Hello, our names are Ruby and Jess, and we are the team working on the Malky McCormick project. Today, we're going to show you one of the most important aspects of museum work, cataloging. We are currently in the process of cataloging the McCormick collection. This means we are organizing and numbering around 10 to 20,000 artworks by Ayrshire-based cartoonist and caricaturist Malky McCormick.
So the first step of the cataloguing process is to assign each artifact with a name and accession number and create a digital file for it in our collections database. Using a blunt 2B pencil, I am giving this artwork a number and writing it on the back of the work in the bottom right corner. When we take in a collection, we number everything in order and use a prefix that will be specific to the museum or the collection. For the McCormick collection, we use the prefix RI_MM followed by 7 digits. This artifact is RI_MM quadruple 0905. I'm making sure to observe the artwork properly and note on the file for any damage, specific details, and give a name to this piece of art so we're able to reference it in the digital database. I also measure the piece so we have the appropriate dimensions for future museum displays. This collection is mostly 2D, so Jess and I have set up a process. Now we're ready to hand the artwork on to be stabilized.
The next step in this process is to consider the conservation of this artwork. One of the most important reasons why we catalog collections is so they are properly preserved and kept safe for future generations. Here I am placing the artwork into mylar, or polyester sleeves, which are acid-free and stop the paper from becoming damaged, either by moisture or becoming torn or creased. I cut each mylar sleeve to size and write a number in permanent pen with the same accession number on the bottom right corner. This makes it easier for the future curator to identify, which will probably be me. Yay, pass Jess! When they are searching through this box, we have to be very careful as we encase the artifacts, so as not to damage any as we try to preserve. We are digitizing this collection and therefore need to take a reference photograph of every artifact in order to complete the catalog record. These photos will be used for reference by our collections and exhibits teams. The collections team can use the photos and observe changes for condition reporting, and the exhibits or visual arts teams can use these photos for planning exhibition layouts.
The last part of the process is placing the artwork safely into our acid-free reinforced storage box. We have several sizes for the various sized artworks. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.